Derail Valley. What I've done is, if you remember at the end of the last one, let me go over there. At the end of the last one, we hauled all those tankers down here and got paid handsomely. So I've just moved the loco into the yard here. I'm just about to service it. I think it's a $7,000 repair bill at the terminal, so probably 3.5, 4 grand here. But in the wallet, we have 182,000 smackaroonies, so that's good. Have I got the correct save this time? I do hope so. Anyway, let's get this repair done. Let's see.
Happy anniversary.
Bit of diesel. 3.5 grand's worth of diesel. Didn't use any sand apparently. Blimey. Probably because I came down into the harbour. I expect going out of the harbour you'll use a lot of sand. Oh, look at the wheel damage. $18 worth of wheel damage. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cheap. 4 grand. Called it. There's an update coming today for this game. Is there really? Can you let me know when it comes out? Do you know what, do you know what they're fixing? Or adding or whatever? You downloading this game right now? Nice. Alright, that's all repaired up. Let's have a quick look over and down at the military cabin. What's the sand used for? Climbing. It stops the wheels from slipping up too much when you're climbing. Have you used the big diesel engine yet? Yeah, that's what we used last time.
Happy anniversary.
Let's have a look. Shunting jobs. That's a Hazmat 3, Military 3, so that ain't happening. From 47 months, thank you, sir. JB Troon, 66, Smithy 33, Baz of 59. 59 months of brilliant weekend entertainment that I never want to miss again. Don't flip the train, I'll try best, thank you. Captain Flint, here's some more derailing. Positive, right? Japimon started 4 weeks of summer vacation. Having beers and pizza. I'm so jealous, man. I would love to take a week off and just go to like Tenerife or something. And just sit on a beach and just do nothing. Evie, thank you for double top 40 months. Your mate died from COVID-19 today, NHS. Oh my god, dude. That's horrible. Can someone explain how the copay works? Yeah. Basically, it's like a... Think of it... How can I explain this? You know, if you take insurance on your car, and it has like an excess on your policy. Thank you. If it has like what's called an excess, or in American terms a copay, of say £1,000, then if you take your car and you drive it into the back of somebody's Bugatti Veyron and do £80,000 worth of damage, you will not pay more than £1,000 because that's what your excess or your copay was. So you're limited to how much you will have to pay in the event of an accident. And that's basically what happens here. So if you do like $500,000 worth of damage to the environment and the trains, your copay, that's the most you'll have to pay. Does that explain it? PJ, thank you for 200 bits, sir. Appreciate the support. It doesn't matter what you call it, it's just the conceptualization, like just understanding what it is. That's a military 3, that's no good. Military 1. Logistic haul. From the harbour to the military base. That's a long haul for 15 grand. Because the military base is... like, we're here. And the military base is like up here. 15 grand for that is not particularly great. Bandita, thank you for 38 months. Your AV is 9 3/4 out of 10. I'm so sad. Yeah, well, when you buy extra licenses, like if you buy Military 1 or you buy a Hazmat 1 or something like that, every time you buy a new license, your copay goes up. SCS has released 18 Wheels of Steel onto Steam. Was that not already on Steam? I watched your Sea of Thieves videos on YouTube, and that would be cool. Return muffins. Yeah, maybe one day. Deliver the spent nuclear fuel. That's not within our realms. I think I've said this before, but it's not worth getting military until you can get 1 and 2. I don't think. So I think we'll leave that for now. So what's in the update that's coming to Derail Valley? Maybe they're going to fix this. Look at this critical bug here. But it's certainly not meant to be like that. I mean, that one probably is meant to be like that, but I don't think that's meant to be like that, is it? Is that what the bug fix is? Fixed ladders on towers. Let's have a wander around to the yard and see what kind of licenses there are. Have we got any more fees? 1,200. Let's get rid of that. I don't think they're bringing passenger cars in the update, are they? It's a 10 gig patch. Yeah, but what is it? Yeah, somebody said there's an update coming today. I don't know whether to be glad or angry that you're showing this game. I had it less than a week and already 26 hours and another weekend of excellent content. You should be happy, Sarge. I do 2 things. I encourage you to buy good games and I discourage you from buying bad ones. So I actually save you money. That's the way I see it. Josh48, thank you for 65 months, sir. What does it say, Lars? Like, what's the high-level take on what they're doing? 50 grand for the Steam, 200 grand for Concurrent 2, 130 grand. See, we could get Hazmat 2 if we need it. Could buy Hazmat 2. If it's anything worth playing. Worth taking, sorry. Many fixes are in the works. We'll have an update next Friday. Thanks for your feedback. So they've not actually said yet. Freight haul to the steel mill. Right, food factory, goods. Food factory.
Welcome back.
See if we can figure out a nice haul here. That's a long 2 Hazmat 2. I think we have long 2, don't we? Yeah, we just don't have Hazmat 2, but we could get it for 130 grand. That's a 55 grand job, 429 tons. That's arguably worth getting, that one. Nitrogen. Wow. Delivering nitrogen to the food factory. Rusty Rockets, thank you for 9. You need Concurrent 2 to add more jobs to it, Baz. What do you mean? What do you mean, Baz? We've already got a Concurrent 1, so we can take that and something else. If we wanted to take 3, then yes. That one doesn't pay much, so that can go. Buy that train with 2 of the other ones, yeah. Mr. Langerville? Why exactly do you need nitrogen in a food factory? Maybe they're making, like, I don't know, fizzy pop or something. That's 77 grand, and we can do that now with a Hazmat 1. And the one next to it also goes to the same place and pays 80 grand for a grand total of 1,400 tons, which I reckon we could do with... Either two D6s or a D6 and a D2. Kakendas, thank you for 2 months. The only thing I worry about with a D2 is it overheating. Like if you climb out the harbour with a D6, it's fine. It never overheats. If you climb out with a D6 and a DE2, the DE2 might overheat. Nitrogen is for packaging and food conserve. There you go. That was the job you picked last, was it? Well, that one. 2 D6s to the city southwest would cost... Let's have a look. City southwest is not that far. I'm just wondering, the running cost for that would probably be about 8 to 10 grand, I imagine. Which from that... Actually, more like 10 or 12 grand. Fuel would be the biggest one. That'd still be a good earner. I think that's a good earner, and we don't need to buy another license for it. The factory that you work at uses liquid nitrogen to freeze the fish. Wow. When do you think Microsoft Flight Sim will be out? If you was to ask Microsoft that question, even they couldn't give you an answer. With all that money, why don't you get yourself a decent Waller? What do you mean?
Welcome back, Nutter.
It's a 4 grand rubbish job. I hope this patch they're bringing out is not going to it's not going to break too many things. Nothing else that can go to cities. Whoops. City southwest, I can't see. Just these two. So I think we'll do those two. Let's put that in the back pocket. Let's have a quick wander. See if we can spot these in the yard. Diesel and gasoline and diesel. Racing category on Derail Valley. Nope, it's a driving racing category on Derail Valley. It's not just racing, it's driving and racing category. Let's see. HB 53, that's that set there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about 13 cars. Maybe back here somewhere. 53. $41. That's 41. Wait a minute. This is like the entire consist is in a big line. Are you serious? Like this here is what we want to take, I think. It is as well. Like literally both of these jobs are right here. This big long line here. We don't even need to do any work. It's the set that you loaded last time. It is. This is what we brought down here. So this is on E40. Alright, we're going to need 2 diesels on this. So we've got the one we brought in to the yard. And I hope there's another one. There was one there. Blimey. Yeah, so we'll put this one on first. And then we'll connect the one that we normally use. That's 053. Where is the 007 D6 loco, by the way? Because I'll need to get that. I've only got the 2-3 at the moment. Are they coupled? I think so. Mr. T. Stewart, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome, T. Stewart. And now a D6 can hold 1,600 tons. I was told a D6 can haul 1,000 tons. That's going to be 1,500-ish tons. I don't know if one D6 can haul that. Isn't 007 a D4? I thought it was a D6. I don't know, though. It's rated at 1,000 tons. Yeah, this is it. I mean, a lot of it depends on where you're hauling it. Like, coming out of the harbour, I don't think 1D6 is going to have a hope. What, it can pull 1,500 tons? But 1,500 tons up what? Up what kind of gradient can it pull 1,500? The White Winter Wolf, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome. Yeah, that's why I want the 007. License to kill the environment. Uh-oh. Pulled 1,800 out of the harbour, didn't go much above 50. How many diesels was using for that? How many locos? Watching steam while making pancakes. Enjoying stream while working IT tickets. Nice, bro. You should rotate the rear diesel so that you can both go. Wait, what? So that you can go both ways with front cab view. What do you mean, top tail it with the logo? Yeah, Turbo. I use the multi-unit mod. I wonder if the update later today brings out multi-unit stuff. Actually, you know what? When they bring out that update, it'll probably break the mod. So if I was to install it, I'd probably lose the ability to do this. Yeah, that's true, Baz. I think it would get confused. Left. Left, and then we want to go left. And right, and then we'll start the jobs and go. No, I think the mod wouldn't like it because the mod basically replicates what you do. So if you say go into put the reverser to forward, it will put both reversers into forward. And then now they're pointing opposite ways. You can run multiple locos without the mod. Use the remote to work one and the other inside. Yeah, it's not ideal.
Happy anniversary.
When you report people on a racing, do you get notified? I think the most I've ever heard that they ever give you back is the person that you've reported has been, like, I don't know, dealt with appropriately. Like, they never tell you what they've done. Jesse Juice, thank you for 4 months. Where do you get the mod? Nexus mods. One of my mods can give you a link to the mod if you want.
Happy anniversary. Natter. Welcome back, Natter.
I didn't see it, Ruben. Oh yeah, it just came through, Ruben. Thank you. Timor, thank you for 8 months. Okay. Where's the station gone? I'm lost.
Welcome to the Nut House.
E40. E40. Okay, looking good. Right, let's make sure it's all moving. Okay, it's all moving. The last car is 717, which is what we've got here.
Welcome to the Nut House.
And the front car on the other job is 541, which is what we've got here. Perfect. So we're good to go. Let's turn down a bit. Right, let's have a quick look at the map. Right, so we want to go to City Southwest C3 and C2I. What I did with my printer? Yeah, that's a bit too quick. Trying to multitask, 1 second. Alright, City Southwest. Yeah, I was a little bit concerned about leaving the chair, but I need my plan. Okay, let's go into the right. Bugs, thank you very much. K100RS, that sounds like a BMW motorbike. There we go, City Southwest. Right, we've got to climb out of here. And we're going to be taking a right. C3, C's the one at the back. We've been there before. We're probably going to have to reverse into it though. So we'll have to go in and then turn right towards the east and then reverse into C. You don't see it anymore. I had a R1200 GS. I also had a K1100, I think it was. Both of them shaft drive. Awesome. Gabby, welcome back. Thank you for gifting us sub AN4. November Papa, thanks for 62. Turn that down a touch, it's a bit loud, isn't it? The back of that train's still going through that 20 limit. Why am I sitting on top of the train? You know you can press X to get a driver view. Because you get a much better view here. Where do you get the remotes? You get it from the machine factory town, top left. It costs 25 grand, is it, guys? Can't remember. It's well worth buying. It's so good. Rock Slide, welcome back. Yeah, I remember that, dude. Like this, the DE2 used to grind sand up here. DE6 is so good for not needing sand. Want to see where the back is? Yeah, I don't know when they're going to do that, AJ, but it would be nice. You can't lose remote in the sofa, that's very true. Okay, right hand selected, 40k limit, we're fine. Climb out of here, take a left. Oh, we were through the tunnel before already, message. I'll try and remember to do it on the next tunnel section. I don't think we'll get a bonus on both jobs, Turbo, but if we get a bonus on the back one, I think the back one was for 80 grand, so the bonus will be 40. Yeah, I'd love to see a third person view. It'd be awesome. That's through the 40 limit. I don't believe it shows engine temperature now. Josh Fenema, thank you for 2 months. Today is your birthday, 93 years old, of course. Blimey, there's the back, right there. You see the back of it now. Yeah, I'm watching the speed. How many cars? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 14, 16 on that one. And then 28, 31 cars, I think. Now this is the bit coming, you got through that tunnel, and I think it's the bit where you... No, it's not quite after the tunnel. Oh, it might be actually. That horrible switchover point, when you're coming in, it can really catch you out. Can you switch which loco you're controlling? Not from up here. You have to go inside the cab of the one that you want to control and pair with that. And then whatever locos are connected, the mod will basically replicate your controls to the other locos. Oh well, I missed it again. Hey, Mr. Wacketing. Happy Friday to you, sir. So according to this, which was the consist right at the back? Was it that one? Was it 53 at the back? I need to work out which one's at the back. That's going to go off first. 50 limit through the track. No plans to play Scrap Mechanic at the moment, nowhere until they patch the game. It is quite literally broken for me. They've broken something in the Lewis scripting that causes the game to be very unstable in multiplayer now. Hang on. Is that loud enough? There you go. Rep headphone users, you asked for it. Total length of the train is 232 meters plus 217 meters, that's 249, plus whatever the two locos are, let's say 10 meters each. Probably about 270 meters, I'd say. Not 270. Mental maths, 570 is it? I don't know. I forgot. You guys do the maths. Try Alt F4 for the horn. Hey! Dude! You're the funniest guy on the internet. Have a cookie. Right. Right hand turn coming up. Left of the steel mill. He was never good at math. We'll let somebody else do it then. Let's see if we can make a better time now. Did Josh, didn't we? Have you heard about the new truck sim? I don't think I have. What is the new truck sim? Who makes it? That's the first thing I want to know. Who makes it? Or who is making it? Mr. Refrick, that funny guy didn't know that the button for the horn was actually numeric plus. Actually, it's not for me. Numeric plus for me puts the reverser into reverse. Is this URL? Thank you, 65. Thank you, sir. Red Ring. Who are Red Ring? What have they called it? That's a weird name. Down to 80, 90, 80, 70 through here, then down to 50. Okay. So we need to be down to 50 by the time we're turning right at the junction. Okay. That's one way of getting them back on your train, I guess. That's not longer than planned. No, we're not speeding, bro. It took longer to get back on the train, so I had to panic brake a little bit, but we're good. And then another merge. It's going to be moddable and be 1 to 20, same as ATS. Okay. Open world. Wait, what does open world mean exactly in that context? Wait, you heard a derail? Are you serious? We wasn't speeding though, so... I think it was just switch noises. I doubt it's a derail. If it was a derail, we wouldn't be free run. At the moment, we're coasting down the hill. If we derailed, we wouldn't be gaining speed because the friction would kick in. How do you not derail that? Because you're allowed a few Ks over. Right, I need to get down here and see what the speed limit is on the turn. 50. So it says it's 60 to the left. I don't believe that. That's 50 though. Okay, it's 50. It's not actually slowing down. The train brake is on, but not a lot's happening. I'd be amazed if that doesn't derail. Seems to be coasting.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's get down here. 50 going left. Actually, that says 30 going left. Rip. That's going to be a derail for sure, I reckon. Okay, saved. As long as I got the points right. Nox Harrington, 15 months. Next squad, take a 4. Friendly with 2. Mr. Fraggle Rock, 500 bits. Hope all is good your way. I'm doing okay, Mr. Fraggle Rock. Thank you for the bits, sir. That slowed us down quite a bit. The truck sim that Simple Sim is talking about is called Truck World Australia. Wait, somebody said it, he said it was called Red Ring or something. I did forget the back of that train's not gone through that 30 junction yet, so that's a bit of a problem. Oh, Red Ring of the developers, gotcha. Truck World Australia, eh? So who's the publishing it then? Oh, Red Ring are publishing it as well. Oh, 30s for the second left wing red. That's good to know. I thought it was a bit low, to be honest. Snooker Man, thank you for 39 months. Right, I'm going to jump ahead. See, that says 30, but it's not correct because we're going straight through. So that should take us all the way through here. To a 70. To an 80.
Welcome to the nut house.
And then a 50 as we make a right-hand turn. Just set correctly. So it's going to be 40 limit coming through that section. So that's something to bear in mind. And then we cross the bridge. And this is where we get into the city. So on the city entrance, we want the first point to go right, and then right again. Which is this one here, I think. It takes us out to the east, I think. The actual diagram's wrong though. It only shows 2 points on the map, but there's actually 3. 123 Gator. Thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house, sir. It reminds you of Outback Truckers. Yeah, I don't quite get the open world bit though. What does that mean? Fail bar. Straight track is faster speed and divergent track is slower, yeah. It's going to be on the Unreal Engine. Well, so's Trenton World, which doesn't really mean very much. You can explore different areas of the map. Right. So this says 30 if you go right. It says 30 limit through here. Seems awfully low. I guess open world just means you're free to do what you want, like explore. But, I mean, ETS2 is open world in that sense. The 30 is incoming. Is it for this bend here, maybe? Yeah, this is quite sharp. So the 30 applies to this bit. So basically we're coming in from the south. We're going to be turning right and going to the east. And then when the back of the car goes past east, we're going to reverse and set it to go to C. And we need to go to... Actually, I need to work this out. While the train's going slow, let me do this. I want to know if FH41 is at the back or FH53 is at the back. What does that say? I can't read it. 53 is at the front. Okay. So that means that one is going in first. So that's on track 4-0. On C is... Wait, that's not shown. Where's 4-0 on that diagram? Is that right? Oh, I'm being an idiot. It's going into 3I. 3I on the diagram. It's straight in. Look at that. So we're reversing straight into 3I and then dropping that load and trying to get paid quickly. That's the plan. Lorenzi, welcome back. There's the Penguins, thank you for 7. Yeah, you've always got to be careful with the diagrams, Armstein, because they are kind of reversed and stuff. That's why I like the printed version, because the printed version, they basically normalized it so that north is always north on paper. XW Ingrid, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house, sir. So there's a right-hand turn here, and then there's another right-hand turn which is not shown on that diagram. The second point is not shown. There's no red dot. We've got to go that way, I think. So we've got to switch these 2 points here to go that way. That's C section though. So we want to get the back of the train here now. Yeah, the red dot's missing on the printed version. All they've done is taken the diagrams from the game and put them on paper. I'm a bit worried about the signal strength of this train, I gotta be honest. I'm wondering if we're going to run out of signal by the time the back of the train passes this point here.
Happy anniversary.
I didn't make it, Noah. I didn't copy it from the game files. I didn't make this printed version. It's on Steam Workshop. Somebody else made it. Oh god, the signal's going. Signal's breaking up. That's 3i right there. So that should be set up. I did what, Baz? Good spot. I missed that. That almost cost me a lot of time. Let's see what speed we're doing. Did you know that if you're out of the train, you can switch the points without the radio and do it by hand? Yeah. I always use the thing for some reason. So we need to get the back of the train past this part here, don't we? Approximately. And we're looking for FH41. This should all be FH41 at the back. Which it is. I can't imagine trying to reverse a train like this without this remote. It would just be hell on wheels. It's all 41 so far. That's a 53. That's a 41. So the yellow car is not part of it. I should do it, shouldn't it? Right, let's see if I can get paid. Is it that one? Got the bonus. Wait, did I just drop that? Whew. I'm in such a rush, I actually dropped the cash. Not good. Right, next one is... uncouple at C2I. C2I is the one to the left. Which is... this one, I think. Yep, there's 2I there. Well, we'll see. We'll see, Costello, hopefully. Imp, how you doing, sir? I'm doing well. Hope you're well. Hope you're staying safe. You enjoying this game a lot? Nice. Sim games can be fun. How we doing on diesel fuel? I've no idea. When we take the locos over to the service yard, we'll find out what the damage is. I take it -1. Wait a minute. I don't know which loco I'm bound to, first or second. I was trying to think. I don't know if I need to do -1 on the decouple or -2 because I can't remember if I bound it to the first loco or the second loco. I think I bound it to the first, in which case it would be -2. Until the end, working from until the end of 2020, yeah. I'm really not surprised. I think 2020 is more or less a write-off. There we go. Oh yeah. Double bonus hype. So we got 120 grand for the first job, and we got 116 for the second job. Payday! Look at that wallet! Oof, get in. Now we're bringing home the bacon. Why is it? Go away. Maybe we'll get military, maybe we'll get hazmat. I'm kind of driving it off the jobs, really. Let's get this stuff touched up first. Yeah, I mean, maintenance got to come out of that, right? But it should be okay. What's your copay rise with hazmat? Yeah, but Baz, you know, when you're this good, it doesn't matter what your copay is because you never cost anything, right? He says as he tips a load of diesel over the side of a cliff. Why has it reordered everything again? This is so annoying when it does this. Okay, left. Oh. Wait, can I get a service on the right? Dang it. I'm gonna have to move this one out of the way. If I couple to it... Oh, no, you see. You see, this is where the mod actually costs you money. Because I can't just push that out of the way. As soon as I connect to it to release its brakes, it's going to be driven. Actually, if I don't start the engine, it won't do it. If I don't start the engine, it'll push it out of the way. Yeah, but GTB, I was thinking, like, the mod basically replicates the controls, but if I don't turn the engine on, it can't fire it up. So I think we're okay. Oh, are you serious?
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Let's try that again. PJE Web, thank you, 45.
Happy anniversary.
Danny Brooks, happy anniversary, sir. Ansita, thanks for 17. Doing well.
Welcome back, Nata.
I'm sure last time I was here I left two D2s here, not D6.
Happy anniversary, Nata. Welcome back, Nata.
Let's find out what the damage is. No, I've not found the 007 yet. Dawson Transport, thank you for 7 months. Blinky Bombs, welcome back, sir. Right, that was 7 grand in diesel. on one of the locos, so you can expect the same on the other. Okay, so 8,300 came out of our budget. You think it's a steamer? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, there's enough room. Wait, what now? How come this is already filled in? That's a bit weird. $8,400 and $8,300, so 17,000. 17,000, and we made about 230. So we cleared well over 200 grand in profit then, even without expenses taken off. Let's go and have a look at the job list. Got some small fees to pay. Done. Nice. Unlike these jobs. That's not very good. 4 jobs. Don't forget to uncouple the third loco. Yeah, I need to decide what we're doing now before I decide how to decouple that lot. I'm just going to back up the game, I think. Just in case. Okay, there's 2 jobs going back to the harbour town. I kind of feel like all the well-paying jobs basically involve the harbour. Walk outside the city and go back and it regenerate. I think I'm going to do Baz. Actually, is there a shop here? Oh, there's not, is there? Let's wander out, come back. Just looked on a video, 007 is a steamer at the port. Dang it.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Right, there's shunting jobs to set things up for the oil well. Unload and store trains, blah, blah, blah. Logistic haul to the harbour. D. Davis, welcome back. No, it won't, Baz. If you see it say loading area at the top, I think that's the signal you need to say if you go back, it'll regenerate. It's an 11 grand job. Yeah, I might well do that, because I want to go to different places. I might just drive to the iron ore mine. I reckon we can get something pretty heavy out the iron ore mine. The question is, do I take 2 diesels up there? Wait, does the machine factory have a diesel service? It does, doesn't it? So if we took 2 locos and just drove to the machine factory, got a refuel, and then went to the iron ore, and see if we can get like a couple of jobs out of here.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we'll just leave one off. Yeah, exactly. We'll do that. There's nothing going up to the machine factory. No, alright. We'll do that. We'll drive up there and search for something more fun. Lord Chicken, welcome back.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Oh. I hate the way you fall off this thing. Oh. For some reason as well, the trip, like, I don't get why this happens, look. Like, why did that just completely reset itself? I have no clue. Right, we'll just start the first one, because you fell off. Yeah, but I fell off because there's no guardrail, Baz. Look, there's no guardrail. So, you're bound to fall off. Marshall Chenta, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome. Is there a manual for the D6? Yeah, but it's... Actually, no, there isn't, I don't think. It's pretty straightforward. Uncouple the third one. I did. You no pay attention, bro. I don't know why there isn't a manual for the D6, but it's literally throw 3 switches, flick the breaker, go to the engine room, turn it on. Game on. Dynamic brake doesn't work yet anyway, so there's none of that. A manual is coming. Yeah. It seems weird they did a manual for the DE2 and the Steam, but not the DE6. No, dynamic doesn't work yet. Yes, okay, Larson, the mod, all the mod does is whatever inputs one train you give, it replicates to the rest of the locos in the consist. That's what it does. So it doesn't care about the remote, it just says, oh, you've changed the throttle on this train, I'm going to change it on this train.